Right? Sometimes it's weird things, but sometimes we text each other about stuff here. I have been asking for this item to be in my show. I asked for it during my host phase, Chad, and he kept saying, I'm sorry, it keeps selling out. And I was like, oh, it's finally here. So we're gonna give him a lot of time to talk about it. You wanna know why we have so much time? This thing does everything. It's from Bell & Howell. First off, it is a wireless charger for your phone. Done. I would have stopped right there for $29.99. It is also your lamp with white color. It has beautiful color changing. It's a clock. It's a Bluetooth speaker, so I can hear my podcast, my music, it's everything. Chad, we should back into this presentation with what it doesn't do.
That's right.
Does not make you a sandwich.
Does not make you a sandwich or pour a cold beer or do your laundry. Or no.
See, just a couple things.
It does clean up your side tables. It does clean up your nightstands. It cleans up your desk. It's an all-in-one multimedia sort of station, per se, all-in-one type of device. So many things, we couldn't even name it because we had to say speaker, deluxe, wireless charger.
We were running out of room.
We ran out of room. Honestly, this is one of those items where I'm like, I don't have enough time to talk about every feature, but here's what I know. The kids and adults both love it. You've seen it in the video. The light does a classic white light, but it also does a lot of fun light. And yes, it is a beautiful, a room immersive sound experience with the Bluetooth speaker. And it's also your clock and your alarm. And by the way, right from the very top, if you're over 30, this is for you. When your phone is on your nightstand, it's laying like this.
Yeah.
You can't see the clock, you can't see the screen. This clock is vertical.
Yeah.
You can see the clock. You can see the clock there, but you can really see the clock there, right? And when there's an alarm on, if I push the alarm button, it gives me a picture of a clock in the bottom corner. Do you know what that means? I'm not checking my, I'm always, before I go to bed, like last night before I went to bed, I was like, make sure I get up for Tina's show.
Yep.
And I kept checking to make sure my alarm is set. The alarm is set because it has a picture. Those little kind of details could have been skipped, could have been forgotten about, and nobody would have noticed. But this Bell & Howell team that designs these electronic devices, these multimedia stations, comes to work for us with all the frustrating parts of our lives. So they knew putting that little alarm clock picture there, and watch, I'll turn it off. The alarm clock picture goes away.
By the way, let me step back 1 second.
Please.
You know how we were running out of room all over the title of this? It's not just a clock, it is a literal alarm clock. So already we have like upgraded one thing in the name of this. So it's not just a clock, it's an actual functioning alarm clock.
Exactly right. My phone is charging right there. Yes, I can't ever talk and do this at the same time because my phone is charging in that little green battery. Let me take it away and I'm gonna put it back because I want it to stop charging so you can actually see it.
Okay.
It just takes a minute for that phone to recognize that there's no charger. See? And then it starts to charge right away. It's not even on there straight. A year ago, I would have been like messing with it a lot, make sure it's perfect, teaching you about it. No, you just set it down there all you want. And then how do you switch all the modes? You just click that button. There's animated mode, solid colors. That alarm is built in. You don't have to have a light on at all. Your clock will still work. And the other thing, if you hold down this light button, that clock face will get dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. What does that mean? If you're a very sensitive night sleeper, this could be for you because if you ever had a clock that's too bright, and I mean, my mom was like that, and she was like, any light is too much. So that little clock can be dimmed down. You have all the buttons here to do. It is USB powered, not a regular plug. So you can plug this into your computer. You can plug it into a power bank. You can plug it into any sort of USB port that you have. This is perfect to take with you on vacation because it's lightweight. You know how to work this. You know how to work your phone, so you know how to work the Bluetooth speaker. We're not having you learn anything new. There is no app. There is nothing to download. Watch this. All I do is I know how to use my phone.
Is that the kind of music you listen to?
This is called Made in America. This is like approved music by the legal department. Can you even hear it?
That's a good speaker.
Well, I'm gonna pause it because it's very loud in the studio. I'm not sure how loud it is at home. We've won Academy Awards for our lighting, our lenses. We're from the movie scene, right?
Right.
And so Bell & Howell really does make quality speakers, even though nobody recognizes us for the speakers. We had to in the projectors and things like that, so it really turned out fantastic. And you obviously know us from our lighting and our lenses. This is LED technology, and so it's never gonna get hot, it's never gonna burn out, you're never replacing a light bulb, you're never changing batteries, nothing like that. The wireless charger alone is worth the price of admission.
That's what I wanted to get it for.
Exactly.
When I saw it, I saw you presenting, I think maybe with Debbie D,
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
So I was like, that thing looks so cool. And so then I turned up the volume and I was like, oh, it's a wireless charger. And I was like, oh, wait. And it's a Bluetooth speaker.
That's right.
And it's an actual alarm clock, not just a clock. And you have the light element. Of course, you guys have to do the light element because that's what you guys are known for. $29.99. I could get rid of currently on my nightstand right now is, of course, something to charge my phone. I have my alarm clock on there. I have a lamp that's on there. And then my husband has the Bluetooth speaker on his side of all of it. We could get rid of all of it.
You sure could. And I said this the other day, this is the time of year where we're putting out humidifiers and stuff.
Yeah.
And so you might be adding more to your table. Oh, by the way, I brought this. This is, HSN made me buy this. This is the rapid charging wireless charger. And so you buy things like this. This is how you usually would charge your phone. You'd lay it flat. Ours are just built in now. And so this cost me $65 because I had to buy the rapid charging one. USB port, so you're plugging this in. Then you'd be plugging in your Bluetooth speaker. Then you'd be plugging in your clock. And that's what we're talking about. Saving plugs, saving space, saving time, having an all-in-one in your multimedia station. But also like being on top of a trend. I'm sure you've seen this on social media. You've seen it all around. This alone, if I get a phone call, I pick it up. It doesn't have to be my phone though, Tina. It could be my AirPods, any sort of wirelessly charging device. And then when I'm ready to jam out, hello.
Oh, wait a minute, what?
Oh, good morning, Dawn, and Judy, and Annie, and Monica.
We danced together in a TikTok once.
We did, and my favorite thing about this show is that I started this show from bed, and I'm on it by the end,
Listen,
and so I'm ready to dance.
I was like, did you even text me this morning? Were you sleeping at the beginning?
I did.
Listen, if you can get me to turn the TV up when I'm watching HSN, like I just have I'm just watching it without the volume up as I'm running around the house. If you can make me stop, turn the volume up to see what's going on, you have got something. Because I saw this and I'm like, that is cool. What is it? And then I kept watching because I was like, Chad keeps adding more things. I literally walked over here and I go, oh, do I finally get it? Is it finally my turn to do the presentation on this? How many times, you guys must have sold out a few times because I keep asking for this, right?
Yeah.
Different colors of the lights. The alarm clock dims. I've never even seen that. I stopped buying wireless chargers for my phone because I've been burned so many times that I didn't put it on right at the top, went to sleep, and my phone is at 3% in the morning. I got burned.
Speaking of, your tablet's at a low power mode. That's always the thing. Sorry, chat. The iPad's at 10%. We might lose you.
It is about to die. It is about to die. But it burned me, so I stopped doing wireless. I didn't buy them anymore.
You wanted the security of plugging something in.
Yes, I want to know for sure it's doing it. The fact that I can place it, however, and it will charge it, I'm in. I'm back in.
I don't think you're alone. I don't think you're alone in that feeling at all. I think we've all had a bad experience with wireless chargers. And if you had asked me a year ago, 2 years ago, because I presented wireless chargers since I started here. I used to have to really take my phone, I would set it down, and this is not just because of my products, any product, you had to make it perfect. This wireless charger here, my phone was just charging. I can just set it down like that. It automatically starts to charge. Yeah. I'm not messing with it. That was the most frustrating part. You could have this in your entryway of your house. That's how, look, I'm turning to the side. That's how slim and compact this is. It's just one little USB cable. My phone is, look how wide my phone is compared to that, right? This is the sleekest, most modern. If you've not been on TikTok lately, these are all over social media. Kids, adults, families, all of them.
Oh, look at that one.
That's over here next to the bedroom set.
With the little color.
Now, they're not gonna let me move that lamp, right? Because we have a beautiful scenic sets team. But if that lamp wasn't there, now I have room for my humidifier. Now I have room for my CPAP machine. Now I have room for something beautiful and elegant that adds to my life, because this could be my lamp, my charger, my clock, my alarm, my everything all in one. But it's also cool.
Yeah, that's
just cool.
That's why I wanted to know what it was.
Right.
I was like, oh, did Chad bring this over to Debbie? What is it?
Oh.
It's so cool looking.
You know who also texts me? Debbie. She texts me a lot. And she texts me back. Tina, over here.
But I told you don't text that phone number. I dropped that phone.
Tina's got so many phones. I don't know which one to keep up with.
I'm very popular. Let's do from the top down, okay? Lamp, yes.
It is a lamp. I think that if you're gonna pay $30, if we're just talking about the price, wireless charger by themselves.
By itself.
Wireless charger is worth that money all by itself. And then if we throw in the bonus, then you're talking about the lamp, which is that beautiful, I'm gonna turn it just a little bit, which has all the modes built in. If you just joined us, all I'm doing is pushing this button. Then I go over here to this alarm button, I push that, you see that little picture pop up because it is your alarm clock and not an annoying one. It has a beautiful alarm sound. We're gonna wake up gently. If I turn that off, that picture goes away. It is my Bluetooth speaker, which is fantastic. And then, you know, that wireless charger is worth all of it. And if we play a little music, Tina, because you could take your phone calls from this. You could, as you pointed out in the beginning, you could also listen to your audiobooks or podcasts, things like that. It is great music as well. But if you have a hard hearing on your speakerphone of your phone, like if your phone doesn't have a good speakerphone, it all works through this device as well because it's Bluetooth, just like your music. Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to think this is Chad singing.
No, can I switch this song? I don't know how.
I think this is you singing.
It's not. It's not. It's Ty Mayberry.
Ty always says he can't sing.
Okay, you get it.
You know what? You keep saying nightstand, and you're talking.
Yeah.
Try to guess where I'm thinking about putting this.
The bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah, because we're always charging our phone. You want to listen to music.
I want to listen to music.
Yes, I know. I knew you were going to
Because we have 2 Bluetooth speakers, one in the bedroom, we have one in the bathroom.
Most people do.
I would get this and put it, because first, clock, Bluetooth, wireless speaking, cool looking, right? It doesn't look like a weird clock in my bathroom.
And a relaxing light if you're gonna take a bubble bath.
Yeah.
Not that big overhead light. But look, this is how you just pair it to your phone. It literally takes 10 seconds.
Yeah.
If you read some of the reviews, big customer pick, by the way, I believe. And if you read some of the reviews, they talk about how easily and how fast not only the charger is, but how quickly they were able to Bluetooth their phone. Technology has changed. If you're somebody who has not had a good experience with wireless chargers like me and Tina, or a Bluetooth speaker where you've, like, you know, I've given up on that category. If I could just say, give it a chance again, give it a try again, because technology has advanced in the last 12 to 18 months, where our wireless chargers are on a different level. Bluetooth speakers are on a different level. We're able to fit more technology in a smaller footprint. Engineers are working every day on this. We had this at the end of the year last year, Q4. And it blew out like crazy. We've been struggling to get enough inventory to fulfill all the needs around the world because this particular type of item is so popular because people are downsizing. Their space is getting limited. They want an item that does a lot of things. They don't want separate items for everything. I get all the needs. I'm not like that too. That is me as well. And when you put your phone on this for the first time, you go, you know what? I would have bought that just for the charger. And then you take it to the dorm room for the kids, or you take it to, look, my little battery is green. I know it's hard to see on the iPhone. Let me pull it away and put it back so you can see the big animation. I'm gonna make it stop charging. I put it back down. It automatically starts. Guys, my phone's not even like that, like you normally would have it. I set it down, it automatically starts to charge. The battery's green, and a 5-watt powerful charger at the same time. But I could put my AirPods there, or any other like watches
anything
that charge.
That'll wireless,
anything that wirelessly charges. You know if your device wirelessly chargers, and then it comes to work for you. You see that little animation go there. I'm not pressing any buttons. I'm not plugging any cords in. My cords are frayed at home. You know how your iPhone cords and stuff, they start to fray at the end. This you never worry about. And if I get a call or a text, you just pick it right up and then you put it right back down. You're not messing with it.
Just a wireless charger. Just a Bluetooth speaker. I'm telling you, just a lamp. Just an alarm clock that's dimmable, that, you know what I mean, has all the frills to it. Individually, these could have been presentations, and individually, they could have been $29.99. Oh, Chad, you gave us free shipping?
We did free shipping on this. Did I pay for that? What's going on? Yes. Yeah, we must have done free shipping.
The little thing like moved, and I was like, oh, there's free shipping.
I didn't see that.
There's free shipping.
That might be a mistake. I'm glad that we did that, though.
No. Save me another $5.50. I'm like on board with that. 9000047. This is what, because Jared just got in my ear and he goes, okay, there they are. Now they're ready to buy it. You want to know why?
Jared.
It's because there was so many things to go through. We had to give you a lot of time because this isn't just one thing. And if you're just tuning in at any given moment, you're going to miss something.
We didn't name it also. Like usually we give every item like a name. Like the Chloe. We couldn't even name this. It does so much.
No, because we have no more room.
That we have no more room in the graphics, number one.
Let's just call it a Tina.
Let's just call it the Tina, because Tina is multifaceted, multi-talented, the Linda Evangelista of HSN, the model.
I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that. You can keep coming on the show.
Clip that soundbite, put it on.
He said it. It's like a thing.
Show open.
And by the way, this is what you're getting. So we put 3 out here so you can see kind of the different colors. You're in charge of the actual color of the light.
That's right.
So if you want the multicolor, if you want the warm white, you're in charge.
Yes, and if you want to put it, we have one in the kitchen, we have one in the bedroom, we have it over here in the office.
Oh, it is in
You've
the
seen
kitchen.
3 on the table. So we sort of tried to style it live for you as well. And so the kitchen is actually really fantastic. I know Juan's getting a good shot of that because Your kitchen counter, you know, you're doing dishes, you're washing your hands, the counter gets wet, you don't want really expensive electronics next to your device. This raises everything up because it has a little pedestal on it, of course, but it gives you that beautiful night light because the kitchen needs big, beautiful lighting while you're cooking. But that little light at night will illuminate your kitchen where you don't have to have any of the big lights on when you go for your midnight stack, things like that. You can absolutely turn all the lights off at night. You can turn the lamp off. You can dim down the clock to basically nothing. And then if you want the classic, white light, that's a warm white light.
Yep,
that's
warm.
an inviting candlelight type of white. Bell & Howell is very famous for our security, harsh white lighting. That's not this. This is the beautiful interior, warm light. And you know, if you're Judy Proctor, somebody in our chat, you know, we love our Bell & Howell products. Yes, you can turn all the lights off, of course. And then if you are, because the lights are down, I'm gonna dim my clock face here for a second.
I've never seen this.
Well, I'll tell you something. We do focus groups and stuff, and there were an overwhelming amount of people who said, you know what my problem was with alarm clocks is that face is always too bright. And I'm sensitive. That's not for me, so I never thought about it because I can sleep through anything. But being able to dim down and dim up, and all I'm doing is holding one button the whole time. So I could have stopped it along that path where I was comfortable with. The same thing when you're going through the lights. If you want color or relaxing or a different kind of mood, I'm just hitting the one button on the front. I'm not on an app. I don't need to be on the internet. I don't need to have any sort of special skills. If I can push the button on the front, a manual button, not a touch screen, then I'm set, I'm good to go. This is an item I'd be comfortable giving to my grandparents and my 7-year-old nephew.
That's why, walked over here, Chad goes, Riker's gonna want this.
Yep.
I was like, if I got one.
And what'd you say? You said, no, I want one.
That's what I said. I go, no, I want this for me. And he goes, no, he's gonna want one. As soon as I get one, he's gonna go.
How old is Riker?
5.
5, okay, yeah. And he could use it just fine. Because it doesn't get hot, by the way. So as a mom, you don't have to be worried this is a light bulb. You're never changing any light bulbs. You're never changing any batteries. It does plug in. One USB cable is all you need, and that's it.
But I'm telling you, I think the coolness factor of it when I saw it, and then when I started hearing you talk, and I just picked out the thing, wireless charging and Bluetooth speaker for me is the thing that it was, that grabbed me, and I was like, yeah, let's get this, right? I couldn't, it sold out during that presentation I was watching with him and Debbie, but the wireless charging, that me being able to like just put it down and not overthink it, I've been burned by old wireless chargers. Like literally in the morning, I've woken up and it's at 3%. I'm like, how am I supposed to start my day now? I've got a 3% battery charge on this phone, and then I never went back to wireless charging. It's 2025. We have new technology overcoming those things. Just place it on there, and anything that'll wireless charge will go on there. Because my husband on his side, he's got the earbuds and his watch and all the things. He can place whatever he wants.
Maybe consider that. One for each side of the bed.
Oh yeah, that would look really
or
nice.
Or if you have multiple bathrooms, especially one in the guest room, because your guests will never bring a charger.
That's where I used to put the wireless charger.
And by the way, guests always, I've been a guest at many homes, my sister's homes, things like that. I go back to my parents' house as an adult, and I don't know how to work some of the things in their homes. And then you feel embarrassed because you're a guest. You're like, how do you work your smart light bulbs? Is that switching? This, anyone can use, whether they don't have to ask the host because they know how to push a button. They can walk up to this and go, yeah, that has a picture of a light on it. I bet that turns on the light.
Yeah.
That has a picture of that has the Bluetooth symbol. I bet that Bluetooths my phone. This has the clock. This is so simple and intuitive to use. And by the way, this is my hand. I mean, this is so compact and sleek in design. I don't care if you live in a 500 square foot room or you live in a 7,000 square foot mansion. This fits in any space. The entryway, if you have a small, slim table, everyone wants to know the time. You do probably need an alarm sometimes. I hope you don't. But then you have a beautiful lamp and that wireless charger. If Tina and I were standing here for 7 hours and just presenting a wireless charger, that is worth the price of admission. If you're not, you're like, I don't even know what this is what it regularly looks like. They're usually like a pad like this, and then they have a long USB cable. We just built ours in, but did the Bell & Howell thing where we added a lot of other features to make it a multimedia center. So you have a whole device at your fingertips that you can use for anything.
Yeah.
And I'm talking, I have so many products at my house. I thought, I love it, it's a great item. Do I really need it on my desk? Because I have a lot of things to choose from in my sample closet. This is out on my desk. Because I'm up and down from my desk so much, I just wanted something I could do that. And I'm not even gentle. I just wanted something I could go like that with. My phone starts to charge, and then it's good to go. And then if I get phone calls all day.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to keep unplugging my phone and plugging it back in. And so I pick up my phone, I talk on the phone, I come back, I set it right back down. It's literally that simple. And my phone just started to charge.
Yeah.
Like, it's that quick.
You know what some people, not me, I not me, but what I hear out in the world is that like some people like to go to sleep while they're listening to like true crime podcasts.
Oh, you can do that with this.
Right? They're like, that soothes me, hearing about the murder of somebody back in 19, right? So people listen to that as they're going to sleep.
They love nightmares.
It's so, I mean, I think it's like a total thing. It's like a total trend. But you could Bluetooth your podcast from here, charge your phone on top, lay in your bed, have a little bit of light, soothing.
White noise.
Yeah. Oh, my husband cannot sleep in silence.
We talk about some of those lights had animation. You saw them. They just go around. I said you can count that like sheep. You could count how many times the red chases the blue or whatever. But I know we're getting very limited on time here because Tina's about to end her 17-hour show. So let me push play on this because I want you to hear. Okay, now you're jamming. You're in the kitchen. You're cooking dinner. You didn't need to get on the internet. You didn't need to download an app. You didn't need to call anybody. You didn't even really need to know how to work the device because you know how to work your phone. And if it's Bluetooth,
that speaker is good.
Look,
like I couldn't hear you.
Like I could be 30 feet away. The phone controls the speaker. Bluetooth. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I almost couldn't hear you because that speaker was so good.
I know. I'm almost nervous to see how loud it is on the TV screen versus how it's a room-filling sound here. Yeah.
Wait, how do I adjust the volume on from your phone?
Yeah, just like this. Turn it down.
Just turn it down or turn it up.
You know how to use this. And then that's all the way low. Now watch.
This song does not come preloaded on this. I'm so sad about that.
It's called Made in America by an unknown album, in case you were curious. Copyright free.
Unknown Chad Allen.
But here's the thing, Bell and Howell, we've been around 117 years. We're in 99 countries. If you just gave it a try because you've had a bad experience with wireless chargers or lamps or alarm clocks or speakers.
You hate your alarm because it's so bright?
So bright. Or you hate your speaker because it crackles when you turn it up too loud. Or you hate your wireless charger because you actually didn't charge your phone even though you thought you were charging your phone.
That's the worst.
Or you hate that night light because it just doesn't illuminate properly and you want a light that's gentle but not overpowering. There's 15,000 reasons where I could tell you why you need to purchase this today, but here's what I know. This is one of our most popular items in the last year. Bell & Howell is struggling to get behind the enough quantity to support the needs. And so now's the opportunity, now's the chance. Without giving insider tricks and tips, I would buy it now before we run out because there might not be any more for the rest of the year.
Oh, is it?
I don't think we're gonna have any for Christmas.
No, twice I text him. One, when I saw you and Debbie launch it, right? I texted him and I was like, hey, can we get that on the show? And he goes, well, it's sold out. Let me see if we can get some more.
That's true.
He had it one other time. I try to get it again. Listen, not because, you know, anything, but you're my friends. When I see something cool, I want to bring it and show it to you.
And she's watching. You always know the hot products.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
It's because I want my friends to see the cool stuff. Like, that is what I think about, right? I'm like, Chad, what's the cool thing? What are we doing? What can we bring? I want you guys to have that.
She does.
And I really did. I do. Yes. Because I thought this was cool, functional, new, awesome. Do you want to say hi to anybody before we go?
I was getting nervous because you're down to 3%. So hi, Judy, Monica, Phyllis.